There is something about Shivamma, a middle-aged poor village woman dealing with an ailing husband, an unruly son, a daughter at the age of marriage, is not so uncommon in rural India. And yet there's something different about Shivamma. It is in the way she says, "I will do it," in the group connect of the Ponzi scheme that she gets herself into. It is the way she pushes for growth of her entrepreneurial pursuit in every opportunity she can find and exaggerates about the shake powder she sells. It is the way she cannot let go her will to succeed, improve her precarious day-to-day life on the face of every possible hardship and humiliation. It is the way how a conversation about a potential match of her daughter meanders into a potential business chance for her, as director Jaishankar Aryar brilliantly builds up this sequence right at the start of the film that suggests that here is a woman different from all others, refusing to fit into the familiar image of romanticizing poverty, trying to break free at every given opportunity. Director Jaishankar Aryar, through his documentary-style approach, brings in an authenticity to the proceedings that reminds of Ram Reddy's Kannada gem, Thithi. With untrained non-actors, aesthetics of a documentary, and raw images from the camera work of Vikas Urs and Somananda Sahi, Shivamma narrates an extremely realistic tale of an India we rarely witness on the silver screen. At a micro level, it is a story of one resilient woman who is constantly being pinned down by society, by relatives, her neighborhood, her son, and everyone else we watch in the film. And at a macro level, it is a portrayal of many rural lives from North Karnataka and how difficult it is for them to balance between financial tensions, conservative traditions, and unwritten laws that force to maintain the status quo. And then, at an underlying layer, Shivamma is also a feminist anecdote which suggests how our society is critical on its women, how rural women fight for basic wishes and bare minimum identity every single day, and how things which might look amusing from a distance are ballads of heart-wrenching pain on a closer look. That doesn't mean director Aryar keeps everything dull and dim. Instead, there's a very subtle sense of comedy that runs across the film, which is well cut and presented in the trailer. That scene when the college love interest of Shivamma's daughter visits her asking for her daughter's hand. Scenes where Shivamma tries to convince her neighbors to participate in the pyramid scheme. Or that beautiful morning scene as Shivamma and other village women jog and exercise on the village road. And then there are sequences where the comic element remains while a deep sense of pathos underlies. Like the village panchayat session or the death scene of Shivamma's relative that uproots all of her plans. Sharanamma Chetti does very well in the titular role, and much like Gunjulamma from Pinky Elli or Channegowda from Thithi, it is this raw act that renders the necessary authenticity to the film on which the entire narrative stands. Had it been an established face, you would have judged Shivamma for everything she does. You might still do that by the end of the film. But do you find any alternatives that the woman could have adopted? Did we leave her any choice other than what she chose for herself, her family, craving for a better future? Would you reject anyone at the apex of the pyramid scheme in the same way? Or are our moral dejections and judgments only limited to the easy victims? Jaishankar Aryar subtly poses the questions without taking any sides. Thanks to him to add to the new wave of Kannada art house, which is on the rise for the last few years. Thanks to Rishab Shetty for backing the film with his name and production house. What the three Shetties are doing for the sake of Kannada cinema is unparalleled, what only true devotees of cinema can aspire and achieve. In the course of offering and enjoying blockbusters, they realize the importance of raw real cinema and the backing that these efforts need. It is through their projects that we come across Karnataka beyond cities, be it coastal Karnataka in Kaddara or Ulidavadu Kandante, cultures of Mangalore and Garuda Gamana Rishabhavana, or North Karnataka as in Pedro or Shivamma. After a successful run across multiple film festivals across the globe, Shivamma is having limited release in India coming Friday, 14th June. Take a break from the regular popcorn flicks and give it your time and love. That is all from us today. Thank you for watching.